Multiple employees test positive for COVID-19 at a local Cracker Barrel, what the company says it's doing to protect its customers. And Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell makes several stops at hospitals today throughout our region.
We have lots of sunshine in store over the next few days, but by the middle and end of the week, hot temperatures return to the mountains. I'll have those details right now at 6.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
Good evening again. 7 Cracker Barrel employees in Somerset are isolating after testing positive for COVID-19. Now health and county officials are working to make sure the spread does not get worse. WYMT's Will Puckett has more.
For Pulaski County, their first cases came early.
When we first started monitoring this, it was about one person a day contracting it. I think now you're looking at 4, maybe 5 persons a day.
But over the weekend, officials got word that a new cluster was found at a local restaurant.
Anytime we're seeing cases where there's people that would be in close contact, we want to try and get ahead of that and stop any further spread.
Stuart Spillman is the Environmental Health Director for the Lake Cumberland District Health Department. He says they are working closely with Cracker Barrel to make sure all the proper precautions are being taken.
We believe that they're taking every precaution they can. They have taken it back to not allow inside dining any longer. So they're really trying to limit interaction with customers.
While officials cannot trace this outbreak back to travel, Pulaski County's position as a summer destination for out-of-towners does create some complications.
As far as we know right now, it seems to be community spread. However, we are seeing travel-associated cases in our district.
But for Deputy Judge Executive Dan Price, he continues to stress the importance of staying aware and being prepared through the next few weeks.
We're the 3rd largest geographical county in the state. This is a great place to come, practice social distancing, get out in the green space and enjoy yourself. Enjoy Lake Cumberland. We've got several miles that you can enjoy, but but be safe.
As they work to get this cluster under control. In Pulaski County, Will Puckett, WYMT Mountain News.
We did reach out to Cracker Barrel for comment. They referred us back to the joint statement that they released with the health department that reads in part, quote, "The health and safety of employees and guests is our top priority. We've been closely and fully cooperating with the Lake Cumberland District Health Department. All employees will continue to undergo daily wellness screens and wear masks in accordance with the governor's statewide order." Well, Governor Beshear is urging Kentuckians to follow the mandatory mask order. That's as the state is continuing to see an increase in cases. Today, the governor announced 277 new cases. That is lower than the recent days because of the weekend, he says, but the governor does expect that number to be higher tomorrow. Right now, Kentucky has 19,653 total cases, so we're approaching 20,000. And today we learned 4 more people have died. That has Kentucky's death toll at 629. And just a short time ago, we learned of another death in Laurel County. And also we learned today that 2 officers with the Manchester Police Department have also tested positive for COVID-19. Much more from local health departments about all the cases on our website. We update those stories daily on WYMT.com. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell made several stops at hospitals today throughout our region. WYMT's Madison Pergram was at the Corbin stop and has more.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell started his day at Baptist Health Corbin, showing his appreciation for frontline healthcare workers.
Reminded me of the first responders who ran into the burning buildings after 9/11. They didn't know how much they were endangering their own health in trying to help others.
Also touching on the importance that people wear a face mask.
The single best thing we can do to protect ourselves and others is to wear a mask and maintain social distancing. It's not that hard.
Both McConnell and Anthony Powers, president of the hospital, talks about the impact of the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, also known as the CARES Act.
It's really helped us to maintain services and be financially stable going forward.
Providing this specific hospital with nearly $10 million.
We are still about $7 million down net revenue, but honestly, the difference between $17 million down and $7 million is astronomical.
McConnell finishing his remarks, mentioning the possibility of an additional relief package that he says will include liability protection for everyone related to the virus.
So look for the emphasis in the rest of the bill to be on kids and jobs and health care.
Finishing out the day visiting hospitals in Laurel and Rockcastle counties. In Corbin, Madison Pergram, WYMT Mountain News.
The CARES Act brought in nearly $12 billion into the state of Kentucky. Senator McConnell says a possible additional relief package will be brought forward in the next 4 weeks.
It was very comfortable out there today with those temperatures, plenty of sunshine. It's still a very nice evening. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Take you up to some of those cameras though first so you could see the gorgeous blue skies that we've seen throughout the day. A few clouds here and there, but hopefully we'll see a pretty nice sunset here in the next couple of hours. Right now in Jackson, 84 degrees and feeling like that. So this feels like 85. That dew point in the lower 60s, that's what's making it feel very comfortable after we had that cold front move through last night that brought us some showers and storms. Looking at temperatures across the region though, 84 for a lot of us in Hazard and in Jackson, 85 down into Middlesboro and London. Nice 78 in Pikeville and 79 in Wise. They haven't even really gotten into the 80s today, so very comfortable. Those dew points also comfortable still into about the low to mid 60s, so that's why when you step outside, it's really not that sticky out there. We're used to those lower 70s making it feel unbearable when you step out the door. Tonight will be into the mid 60s, a little bit cooler with those mostly clear skies, but the heat and humidity really crank up, especially by the end of the week. But we are going to see more sunshine over the next couple of days, along with some drier weather. But that heat wave moves in, bringing very hot temperatures back into the mountains. I'll have more details on that coming up in a little bit.
All right, thank you, Paige. One person is dead following a mining accident in eastern Kentucky. State police say 41-year-old Dale Castle Jr. of West Virginia was operating a piece of equipment at a surface mine in Breathitt County and lost control. He was thrown from the vehicle. The county coroner pronounced him dead at the scene. Attorney General Daniel Cameron was asked today about the ongoing case surrounding the death of Breonna Taylor. Today marks 4 months since Taylor was killed in her home by Louisville police. Officers were conducting a no-knock warrant when shots were fired between police and Taylor's boyfriend. The Attorney General says his office has all of the evidence from Louisville police, but he said there is no timeline on when the investigation will be complete. New details are being released today about the investigation into the disappearance of Pike County man Wesley Hook. He was last seen on June 10th. Kimberly Keege has the latest.
Police have issued a warrant for the arrest of a woman who they say set the vehicle on fire.
The suspect that we have is a female suspect by the name of Crystal Williams. A warrant has been issued for Crystal Williams in connection with the arson, the burning of the car.
The Pikeville Police Department say the remains found in the vehicle appear to belong to Wesley Hook, who was first reported missing June 15th. Commonwealth of Attorney Assistant Donald Smith says the victim was killed before his body was put in the car, and it was set on fire. Investigators say they believe other people were involved in the crime. However, no charges have been filed in his death. Today, police did say they know where Wesley was killed. They believe it happened at a motel in Floyd County.
Evidence indicates that the homicide occurred at the Alpine Motel in Floyd County.
The DNA results of the human remains are pending.
That was Kimberly Keege reporting. Anyone with information about Crystal Williams' whereabouts should call the Pikeville Police Department. There are a number of organizations across the country looking to help those impacted by COVID-19, and many of them need volunteers. One organization, Corona Connects, is looking to spur people now working from home to find volunteer organizations in their own communities. Aish Balaji is a college student from Kentucky. She says as her classes began to close down, she and her peers from across America decided to step up.
We noticed that as a lot of students came back home and more people were working from home, a lot of people wanted to help in some way but weren't really sure how. And as more people were displaced from where they usually work or they're used to living and working, they didn't really know what kind of opportunities there were in their local communities.
To date, the organization has connected more than 6,000 people who want to volunteer in their communities with organizations that need them.
More sunshine returns tomorrow, but those temperatures start to heat up starting tomorrow as well. I'll look at your forecast coming up.
And first it was toilet paper, then meat, and now coins. How the coronavirus is hurting local businesses in unexpected ways.